Get ready for the smackdown.
Who else do we
Well, Phil
like?
Coulson was probably the biggest one because like he was blasted through the chest, but he comes back and Agents of Shield, and it makes sense. Like it'll be interesting to me because again we're going back to the cosmic entities and Thanos. Remember, the whole reason Thanos is doing this is to impress Mistress Death. She has the control over life and death in the whole of Marvel Universe. It'll be interesting to see if Mistress Death kind of has to play a role there, because she's got to come into it somehow. So it interests me if Mistress Death's way of coming into it is bringing someone back to life.
Wow. Yeah, and there's actually a rumor that might be Aaron Taylor Johnson actually as Quicksilver, but there's also, it was really interesting, Phil made a prediction going that because Vision has one of the Infinity Stones imprinted into his head, he thinks that maybe Thanos might kill off Vision.
Vision's going to have to be killed off.
Yeah, because, if you think about it, the stone is embedded into his head.
Well, it's not just that.
Yeah.
Vision is made from the stone.
Yeah.
Vision is the stone. He's the living embodiment of the stone, so he's got to die.
Yeah, and that would be very interesting if they actually do go with that, because oh man, because I do like Paul Bettany as Vision.
Oh, he's a great actor, but again, the only way that Thanos can get that gem into the gauntlet is by killing him.
Yeah, and that might be a possibility that Marvel might be doing for the future. And but have you been watching the Netflix series?
I have been. So I've been watching. The only one I haven't been watching is Daredevil, but I've just finished Luke Cage and Jessica Jones, as well as all the Agents of Shield.
Yeah, what did you think of Luke Cage and Jessica Jones?
Luke Cage, I reckon, was really, really good. The way they portrayed it really in that kind of world was great. It was going away from we're just high-end, high-class type of people. Especially, again, it's in the same universe as all the Marvel movies. So you remember, these guys have just heard about all the mutants and heard about all the people like Iron Man and stuff who have, because of what happened in Scandinavia or Russia, Croatia, or where the hell it is. Sokovia. They murdered thousands of people. So the second somebody has powers, I put a feeling that they would want to kill them off instantly.
Yeah, I mean, someone did try to do that with Jessica Jones.
Yeah.
Like, she got pulled into a room and they were going to kill her, but she stopped them. And then she goes at the end, I have 99 power friends, and it would be a shame if they found out what you actually tried to do to me.
That's it.
And I did really like Jessica Jones. Like, I thought, for me, one of the standouts was Tennant.
Oh, absolutely,
Tennant,
David Tennant was probably he's still one of my favourite actors, if not the favourite, thanks to Doctor Who. So he was brilliant, and he portrayed it really well. But one thing I liked about it, and this is not something that not a lot of people notice, but I did heaps of research on this, because I heard hints that in Doctor Strange, because they had the nurse that was healing Doctor Strange in the movie, was Night Nurse. It's not. Didn't think you know that. No, you all knew that because you're all nerds like me. Night Nurse was actually in Jessica Jones and Luke Cage, which makes me sit there and go, wow, that's amazing.
Oh yeah, that was Claire Temple.
Claire Temple is Night Nurse. So it'll be interesting to see if she can drag into the movies.
Well, there's actually that speculation going, are they going to drag the Netflix characters into the Avengers? There's all this speculation. Even Mike Calder has himself saying, well, it would be kind of hard to do that, because you have to agree with the Defenders coming up and all the Netflix characters, it is a lot darker than the Avengers universe. Like Avengers is a little bit more lighthearted and humorous, but with Luke Cage, Daredevil, Jessica Jones and all that, they're a lot more darker in their universe. But I honestly think that if they fix it in quite well, if they merge them into the universes and collide in a way where it works, I think it is possible.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a lot of hard work to
It'll be really strange what they do, because you got to remember, and this is something that I've been throwing in my head millions and millions and millions of times. In Infinity War, there's only 2 movies, and
actually no, they've confirmed that
3.
No, only 1.
Only 1. So 1 movie.
Yeah.
Now let's go back through all the actors, all the superheroes that are actually in the MCU that they would have to throw in, and people forget people like Deadpool would probably be making place in there. We don't know.
Yeah, actually, because he's owned by a different company.
Yeah,
actually,
I know he's owned, but it'll be interesting to see how he gets put in it, because Marvel might pull strings like they did with some of the other characters.
Oh, like Spider-Man, for example.
Yeah, exactly.
But there's actually a very interesting room, because with Marvel cancelling because originally there was 2 parts, but now it's only gone to 1, and then the 4th Avengers movie is unconfirmed. Like, they have no idea what it's going to be about.
I've got a feeling that the fourth Avengers movie will be the tie-up.
Yeah, like, there's a lot of speculation, because even Marvel has been in possible negotiation with 20th Century Fox for X-Men.
Yeah.
So, you know, and a lot of people might, I don't know if you guys would agree with it, but imagine if the fourth one was X-Men versus Avengers, which
or
is
even
a massive
X-Men tagging with Avengers, or something going on there.
Because I know that X-Men vs Avengers is a massive comic series where they are in collision with each other because of conflicts in between each characters and everything like that. It will be very interesting to see if they actually do that story. But I guess, you know, that's all needs to be possible by negotiating with 20th Century Fox. I mean, they were successful in doing it with Spider-Man with Sony, because funny story about Spider-Man, when the Russo brothers were writing Captain America Civil War, their original script had Spider-Man, so all the time they had it, but then Marvel went, well, you know, we don't have Spider-Man, so you might need to think of a plan B. And anyway, the Russo brothers were like, yeah, we never really had a plan B. They were just
we were told to write the best movie possible, and this is it.
And so yeah, they waited and waited, went into negotiations, and now they have Spider-Man, which I think that was definitely one of the highlights, is bringing Spider-Man back to Marvel. And I love how
they needed Spider-Man. Man.
Yeah, and with Spider-Man Homecoming coming out next year, it's like, no, that's going to be another great movie, the return of Spidey.
The one thing that I just hope for in the new Spider-Man movie, and it's because it's never been in any others, but it was in the comics, was the One Above All. And he was the only person that he ever spoke to. So if the One Above All presents himself to Spider-Man as the One Above All, like he did in the comics, it'll be interesting to just show that much immense power. Yeah,
and even Stan Lee himself has actually said one of the strongest metahumans in the universe is Spider-Man.
Absolutely.
Which I've gotten into so many discussions with people about this,
how?
But yeah, and just like how he
throws webs
and all that. But in the comics, he took down the Hulk.
You're right.
You know,
he has the ability to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, he's been able to fight against the Hulk. He has. In the Civil War comic, he takes down Iron Man, which, you know, Iron Man is a guy in a suit and all that, and, you know, he's got the ability
but he has a lot of power.
Yeah, but Spider-Man has even got, like, really strong strength, where it was actually shown in the book that I read, where he would be able to lift up, if he were on a platform, the Hulk, Thor, Hercules, and like 5 other heroes on the same platform, and he would be able to lift it up. And perfect example in Civil War, when the airport tower falls and he's lifting it up, like holding it up. That just shows how strong he is.
And that's him as a kid. He's not even started his powers as much yet. You know, Tony Stark only just went and visited him like a few days before. So imagine how much when he's starting to learn.
Man, no, it's
again come back to I'm looking to the immense power. One above all, living tribunal, Galactus, Eternal, Infinity, Death,
Sorcerer Supreme.
The Sorcerer Supreme, the Agamotto himself. Like, a lot of people think that they are all gone, but I reckon they're going to be coming back. I reckon they especially got to get someone like Living Tribunal, because he's played so much role in the comics, to see if he passes judgment on Thanos.
Oh wow! Now that would be awesome.
And like, if he was able to bring Thanos to the courts of the entities, it would be amazing just to see their immense power compared to Thanos.
Wow! No, like, man, Marvel's got their work cut out. That's all I can really say. You know, like, I think next year, 2017, it is. With Netflix, it's Iron Fist, Defenders, and Punisher. So 3 shows. Then it's movies, which is Logan, the final movie. I'm not sure about X-Men with when that's going to come out. Yeah. But for Marvel Studios, it is Thor, Ragnarok, Guardians of the Galaxy 2, Spider-Man: Homecoming, and I think it's those 3 movies. I think.
Yeah, but it's still a lot of stuff to look at. Overall, you know. What have we had this year so far?
We've had Captain America Civil War. Yeah. We've had X-Men Apocalypse. Yeah. We've had
Doctor Strange.
Yep, Doctor Strange. Deadpool.
Yeah, so
and
a few movies, but not that many. Like, not as much as what's going to be next year. I think next year will definitely be almost that final wrap up. I think it's the tier 3 or the tier 4.
It's up to phase 4, I think, because I think the Captain America Civil War kicked off Phase 4.
Either one. But,
Yeah.
you know, once that kind of wraps in, I think that's where all the storylines kind of be finally built up to the Infinity Gauntlet, the 5 Infinity Stones, and the immense power they behold when they're together.
And, oh, it's going to be, like, Marvel's got their work cut out. That's all I can really
That's it.
say. And they've got a lot of good people lined up. They've got a lot of good actors to play future characters and even choose possible actors for new future characters.
it.
And it's...
They're running out of good actors.
Yeah.
They have like a list of 200 and they're like, shit.
Yeah, it's just like they've already got that many good people.
Yeah.
It's just like you have to think about going, man, who's next? Who's next to be?
You know?
I mean, Sigourney Weaver has just been confirmed to be the villain in The Defenders.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I wonder who she's going to play. Like,
One thing I would love to see, and I know it's not going to happen, but imagine if Hugh Laurie and Benedict Cumberbatch ended up in like an argument somehow. Like if Hugh Laurie walked in as like a senior army officer or something and said, "You can't do this" to Stephen Strange. I reckon that would be the most hilarious thing from his works in House. Yeah. I reckon because like that's where a lot of House was based off the Doctor-ish type story of Stephen Strange. So it'd be interesting to see if the arrogance would work well.
That would be pretty funny.
Yeah. Oh, well, I think that's it. I think we're up for time, eh?
Yeah. Geez, I just lost track.
We just talk shit,
Yeah, but it's, like if we do a 2-part podcast and all that, that would be really cool. Thanks again, man, for
no worries, Jayden.
being featured on our channel. If you want to check out TehBangas channels and Twitter, we'll leave links in the description. I really hope you guys have enjoyed our just random talk about what we think of Marvel movies and all that. If you've enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And yeah, please do check out TehBanga, and we will see you next time.
Yeah, and not just that, guys. If you have any thoughts or ideas from what our opinions are, and you think you're absolutely trash, you're full of shit, and you don't know anything, chuck it in the comments. Let us know so we can, kind of commune with you guys to work out better videos in the future as well. So, and as well as we'd love to hear your opinions, really. Especially me. I love watching Jayden's videos and I'll help him out, etc. So I'd love to go through what you guys think as well.
And if you'd love TehBanga to come back on the channel, please let us know, because we really enjoyed having you here, man. And I think this is the start of a future videos. I definitely think so.
Yeah, we'll see what we can do.
Yep. So you're watching Comic Book Fan Panel. Take care.
Come on, let's kick it. Let's all get wicked. Put your hands in the sky for a one-way ticket.